Don't die of shock. It's an autograph update. Ahoy, hi everybody, and yes, welcome to the first autograph update of 2023. Not only is it the first one of 2023, it's the first one since November of last year, so it's nearly a year since I last did one of these. I've had various requests to get them done. Every time I do one of these, I say I must do them more regularly, I must get on top of them. Never happens. Problem is, they're so quick to show that if I do them monthly, it's like a 2-minute video, and there's no point in that, so it's better to let them build a bit. But then it gets to the stage where they build so much that it's daunting doing it, because not only do I do these videos, I also have to scan everything to put on my website, which obviously takes the best part of the day. I've been doing it about 4 hours today, possibly even a little bit longer. But yes, so this is I hope, all the autographs that I have obtained since November last year. I hope I haven't missed anything. I shouldn't have, because I've been fairly disciplined in keeping everything in one place. Let's crack on. Some of this you'll have seen in various vinyl updates, CD updates, etc. Some of it you won't have seen, but most of it has been shown somewhere. Okay, so we'll start with these. So regular viewers will be aware that one of my favourite bands, The Lottery Winners, released their new album back in April, I think it was. And I bought every format available, which was 23 physical formats. A lot of them came signed. I did do a whole video on this and showed them then. This is the standard cassette, signed by all 4 band members on the actual case. And then the individual band member ones, signed by them. So that's Joe, the drummer. Rob, guitars and vocals. Excuse the glare from a ring light. Katie, bass and vocals. Tom, lead vocals, songwriter, guitar, whatever he fancies, really. Plenty more Lottery Winners to show, including, moving on to the vinyl. We have this copy of the album. So, like I said, I bought every variant. This is the pink vinyl variant. Signed by all 4. So my local record shop, Slice of Vinyl, has had 3 in-store signings so far this year. Again, I've done videos on all of these. The first one was Glenn Matlock of Sex Pistols fame, currently playing Blondie, and he just released a solo album. So that's nicely signed, although slightly smudged, which was my fault. Copy of that album, and very good it is too. Big vinyl box set of all of Blackadder, well, all before normal series anyway, came out, which I purchased, and that came with a signed print of Baldrick himself, Sir Tony Robinson. There's a reissue of the only album by Appleton. That's Nicole and Natalie Appleton of All Saints. Brilliant album, which is one of my favourites from that era. Nice to have a vinyl issue of it. It came out on white vinyl, I think it was white vinyl, and then HMV had an exclusive purple vinyl. I think all copies came with a signed print, and I bought the purple vinyl from HMV, signed by Nick and Nat. Another copy of The Lottery Winners. Anxiety Replacement Therapy is the name of the album, which I don't think I mentioned. And this is the yellow vinyl, yellow and orange vinyl. This is the black vinyl version. I ordered this through Banquet Records and you could get it personally signed. So this is dedicated with a quote from the song Letter to Myself. Everything seems smaller, and signed by the band. What Ellie Goulding's new album, which is called, that's a good point, what is it called? Higher Than Heaven, and that came with a signed print. Where are we? That way. Far From Saints debut album. Far From Saints are a side project of Kelly Jones from Stereophonics. I bought the album on CD, which came with a signed print. The signed print was album sized, which is a bit of annoying because obviously I can't keep it with the CD, and I haven't got an album to store it with, and I didn't enjoy it. I liked the album, but I didn't enjoy it enough to want to buy the vinyl as well. Yeah, it was okay. It was nothing spectacular. It got a bit samey. Shakin' Stevens' new album, Reset, came on 6 different formats that all came with slightly different signed cards. I've got 4 of them, with vinyl. And this is the card that comes with the vinyl. So they're all signed on the back, and you can see that's 1 of 6, is it? Yeah. 1 of 6. This is another copy of Anxiety Replacement Therapy Royal Lottery winners. This is the Blood Records exclusive picture disc version. Again, signed by the band. The drummer with Blur, Dave Rowntree, released his first solo album, Radio Songs, earlier this year. And that came with a signed print of the album cover. This was a gift from my record shop. He had some spare copies that had been floating around for ages and nobody was claiming one. So this is a signed print of The Selector, done for their last album, Human Algebra. This is the 3rd album by Jeff Goldblum with the Mildred Snitzer Orchestra. I have the first 2 on CD, both signed. This one I went for a vinyl, and I'm glad I did because it's a beautiful signed print. It doesn't really do it justice. It's foiled, signed nicely in silver. Really happy with that. Another in-store signing, Slice of Vinyl, was Joel Stoker. Again, did a video on this. Joel is the lead singer of the Rifles. This is his first solo album, and nicely signed and dedicated to me. This is a new album by Dexys, formerly Dexys Midnight Runners. This was pre-ordered it. It was meant to come with a signed print, but then they notified me just before release that it's actually just signed, cut on the cover, and there it is, signed by Kevin Rowland. Another in-store signing, so this is Tribe's new album, Rabbit Head. So this in-store signing was actually a week before the album came out, so they didn't have any albums to sign. So Kieran, who owns a Slice of Vinyl, got some prints made up of the album cover, and that's what the band signed, or half the band signed, because only half the band were at the actual event. This is the latest album by Thomas Truax, who I'm a big fan of. This is with Budgie, of Susie and the Banshees fame, and Mother Superior is Thomas's homemade drum machine. And I ordered this on CD and vinyl, and both came with a little note just saying, "Hi Martin," and signed at the bottom. and you'll see the other one shortly. Sleeper reissued their second album, The It Girl, to commemorate its anniversary, its 25th anniversary. Sorry. This came signed by Andy, John and Louise. Katie Melua's new album, Love and Money, bought via her website, and both CD and vinyl came with signed print. Here's the vinyl one. Gaz Coombs of Supergrass fame. This is his 4th studio album, I think. Turn the Car Around. Very good it is too. Bought via his website. And that comes with a signed print. Sophie Ellis-Bextor's new album, bought through her website, came signed CD, which you'll see in a moment, and then by buying the vinyl it also got a signed print, and this is the signed print. Rita Ora's new album, bought on CD from her website, that came with a signed print. There is a lot of controversy over whether this is actually signed by Rita, or whether it's auto pen or secretarial. Her in-persons are far from that neat, basically. Sophie Ellis-Bextor's previous album was a live album, Kitchen Disco Live at the London Palladium, which again I bought through her website. That was only available on CD, and that came with this double-sided card signed by Sophie. In my Record Store Day goodie bag from Slice of Vinyl was this signed card by the band Palais Royale. I received a large amount of VCRT from Michael, who's been very generous to me over the last year and a bit. And there are various signed bits in there, including this card signed by Luke Evans, the actor and singer. I picked up last bit of vinyl. This is a 7-inch single on white vinyl of the Three Lions remake for the Christmas World Cup. It's Coming Home for Christmas, signed by Ian Brodie of The Lightning Seeds, Frank Skinner and David Baddiel, whose signature has really deteriorated since he's been an author. Used to be a very nice David Baddiel, and now it's just a scribbly DB. Sorry, got interrupted. Camera angle might have slightly changed. Apologies for that. Yes, also from Michael was a copy of the anniversary reissue of Shakespears Sisters' debut album, and that had this signed print in with it. Bought this book through Coles bookstore, where I buy lots of my signed books, and this is a retelling of Dylan Thomas's Under Milk Wood by Cerys Matthews, the former Catatonia lead singer and now DJ. That's signed by Cerys. This is the new novel, her debut novel, her third book, by the comedian Sarah Pascoe. This was a Waterstones exclusive signed copy. This was a saga. So this is Mother Nature, which is a comic book written by Jamie Lee Curtis. Loads of places said they would get signed copies of it. Amazon cancelled twice. I think Waterstones cancelled. In the end I got it through Forbidden Planet. But it's signed by Jamie Lee Curtis and then the artists Russell Goldman and Carl Stevens. I think they're the artists anyway. Oh, Russell Goldman co-wrote it, and it's adapted and illustrated by Carl Stevens. Pre-ordered the new Blur album through their website on multiple formats. It came with a signed card. Let's take it out of the little Came in a nice little protective wallet. Being fussy, I'd like to have it signed on the actual front, but it is nicely signed on the back. I ordered through, I think it was Cherry Red Records, the box set they released of CD box set of Beverly Craven's material. I do like her a lot. That came with a nice signed card. Through Demon Headsail Records, they released another volume of British Mod Sounds. This is volume 2, the Freak Beat and Psych years. It's compiled by Eddie Pillar of Acid Jazz fame, and like the first one, it came with a signed card. They also released a Hoosiers CD box set, the Hoosier Complex, which has got their 4 studio albums plus some bonus material on it, and this also came with a signed card. Not the best signatures in the world, and that was badly placed. McFly's new album, ordered a bundle of that through their website. That came with a nice signed print, and very nice it is too. More formats of lottery winners, anxiety replacement therapy. This is a photo book about the making of the album that came with a signed CD. This is their second comic book. This is Lottery Winners in America, and that came with a signed CD. And this is a colouring book, and guess what? That comes with a signed CD. And finally, the signed CDs. So Cliff Richard released a Christmas album last year, and that came with a signed card, which is my main reason for purchasing it, because I like early Cliff, and you know, even some of his 80s stuff, but obviously he's lost it. So this is another copy of the Shaky album, and this was number 6 of 6. This is a standard wallet version of Lottery Winners album signed. This is Sophie Ellis-Bextor's Hannah. So I've got 2 signed copies of this. The normal signed copy came with a bundle, which you'll see in a bit, and then she was doing signed copies through Banquet Records, but you could get personalised. So this is it. I can't quite work out what the first, I think it's meant to be Hello Martin, and signed. This is the Kate CD of the Anxiety Replacements. Therapy, sorry, miles away. Album. The rest of the band to come. So in Michael's very kind VCLT was this copy of Faithless's All Blessed. It came signed by Sister Bliss and Rollo. And also this copy of the Darkness's Motorheart album, signed by the band. This copy of Luke Evans' first album was also in Michael's VCLT, signed on the cover. And Barry Blue's Out of the Blue was also in there, and that contained a signed card. This is the Digipack version, or book version, I can't remember what they called it, of Shaky's album. This was number 2 of 6 on the cards. I think 6 of 6 that I've already shown was the alternate cover version. Let's have a look. No, it wasn't. That was a standard cover version of the wallet version. It all Yeah. This is a CD version of Katie Mellior's album with a signed card. This is Thomas Truex's album. And the signed copy of it, a little card that came with that. I think I showed this tagged onto the last video, but just in case I didn't, I can't be bothered to go back and check. This is Rex Orange County's album, Who Cares, which I received by accident. It was sent to me by Universal, I think it was, in a Robbie Williams envelope, but I had received everything I was expecting from Robbie, and this just turned up. This came with a signed card. I think I sort of played this after I'd recorded the video, but before I'd posted it, and quickly did oh, I've got this as well. But as I say, in case I didn't, that's it again. This is the Rob signed version of the Lottery Winners album. Joe's and Tom's. So this is the alternate cover version of Shakey's album from his website, and this was number 3 of 6. So numbers 4 and 5 of 6 were 2 different alternate cover versions, one available just for HMV and one just through Amazon. I did not get those because I was not collecting it as such. I just bought the bundle through the website. This is the Digipack version of a Lottery Winners album. This is the standard signed version, the non-personalised, of Sophie Ellis-Bextor's Hannah. And finally, which I listened to this morning as I record this, Olivia Rodrigo's new album, Guts. And that came from her web store with a signed card. So there you go. That is all the autographs, I think, that I've procured since November last year. You can all stop nagging me now. I should be getting a couple of Kylie autographs in the next day or two, probably before you see this. So I will start a new pile, and I will try and not leave it so long, but I'm making no promises. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.